Greetings, Wellesley! My name's Dominique, and I'm the current president of Ethos, a student organization on campus that seeks to provide personal, social, academic, and political support to students of African descent. First, I would like to thank everybody so much for supporting Black History Month during the month of February. This video is in response to the first episode of the Boobtube, a Wellesley College television parody news show. In the episode, a correspondent jokes, "In celebration of Black History Month, Harambe House proposed the distribution of colorblind glasses, but due to budget constraints, the colorblind glasses will be replaced by feel-good lectures and panels. Not that we need more of those at Wellesley. And yet, we have another opportunity to sit around in a massive circle jerk singing Kumbaya." This response is in no way meant to attack WCTV or its members. Instead, it's important that this be a learning moment for the entire campus so that we can all avoid such occurrences in the future. So first, it's important to note that Harambe House is an administrative department of the college that serves to support all students of African descent and as a cultural education center for the whole college. It's directed by Dr. Tracy Cameron, one of the assistant deans of intercultural education. Each year, Black History Month is a joint effort by many members of our community, including the staff of Harambe House, the students of Ethos, and other departments and student organizations. Referring to Black History Month as a massive circle jerk was disrespectful to all who worked hard to make it happen, and particularly so to Dr. Cameron. In reality, Black History Month was not a series of feel-good lectures and panels, but a series of programs meant to educate, bring together, and challenge our entire Wellesley College community. To name just a few things, there were a film screening honoring the genius of Zora Neale Hurston, the Ethos Open Meeting, which explored the history of Black student activism at Wellesley and how much work still remains to be done, a Black Straight Talk, where queer students of African descent shared their stories, some feel good and funny, and some painful, and inspirational lectures and displays hosted by Harambe House, the Newhouse Center for the Humanities, Ethos, and the Clab Library. Furthermore, the underlying implication of the clip is that instead of celebrating Black History Month, we should all be reaching for the mythological and supposedly ideal goal of colorblindness. This feeds into resistance against essential cultural resources like organizations, advisors, physical spaces, and campus-wide cultural programming. We do not need to be colorblind. What we need is to create a campus culture that not only hosts an astounding amount of diversity in every sense of the word, as Wellesley does, but harnesses that diversity to develop individuals with the cultural competency and understanding of privilege and oppression that it takes to truly make a difference in the world. Black History Month must continue to be observed in the United States as long as the history and culture of people of African descent is rendered invisible, stereotyped, and portrayed negatively in our textbooks and in our society. Likewise, cultural resources such as Harambe House and programs such as those which occur during Black History Month must continue to be recognized as critical parts of our community as long as personal and institutional racism exists at Wellesley. And the fact is, contrary to the opinions expressed on the Boobtube, we do need more of these resources. There are multiple marginalized communities on campus without physical safe spaces and or advisors, and many students graduate each year without a basic cultural competency. Until students of African descent and other students of color are no longer underrepresented groups on campus, subject to hearing racial slurs as we walk through the Ville, wondering why our faces, stories, and issues are missing from the curricula of many departments, and perhaps most importantly, bombarded with racial microaggressions from our professors and fellow students daily, in the absence of a comprehensive multicultural education and training system for our campus. We must all respect the importance of cultural resources at Wellesley and take advantage of opportunities to educate ourselves about the cultural histories, issues, and legacies of our diverse community. And with that, I encourage everyone to support Asian Awareness Month this month and Latina Month during April. Good night, Wellesley.